brief technical delay here with the audio. We have everything. I'd like to welcome you back inside today's broadcast. And thanks so much for tuning in here. As it's still 0-0 between Everett and ALIANZA here in the Championship Division Final. Brought to you by our great sponsors in Skillshare, WSASA, Service Real Estate, the Western Indoor Soccer League, and Lower Valley Cards. Also the Cardmen in EVERETT. As we get set to get things restarted. Back forward. One's kicked back on again. Audio figured out again here. Pleased to bring you action. And back up forward. Still scoreless at 0-0. Players tumbling in mid-pitch. As it will be thrown forward. There's Everett now on the move. And out for a goal kick. Thrown in towards goal. Sent high and out. Let's see another goal kick here. Substitutions back onto the pitch. And they'll get the ball slotted to put over. Here's Everett City now on the move. They're through, played in towards the 18, chipped back up into the air. Still loose. Friendly fire as ALIANZA looks to clear. Darbo trying to lead the attack. Here's Tyra, burst of speed, far side, chipped up, off the post. The follow-up through, what a save! And it's cleared out of danger, an amazing piece of goaltending. As it's going to trickle back up to the neutral third. Up forward. Both teams trying to get possession back. Sliding challenge. ALIANZA wins that one. Here's Tyra. Play pass between he and Dibby. Defended by EFC and sent back up. Going to head forward. See, trying to make the turn. They'll do so as they send it along the wing. Here's Everett City. Through ball forward. Dibba fanning out wide. Downfa. Tyra looking to put the Jets on. Tyra getting loose. Here's Tyra in towards goal. Tyra held up and it's thrown back forward out of play. Good physical defending here. Yeah, subs will come on. I'd like to shout out one of our sponsors, Skillshare. Every play matters, and Skillshare makes sure you get seen. Since 2001, Skillshare has helped hundreds of thousands of athletes create professional recruiting videos and highlight reels that go noticed by college coaches. Turn your best moments into your biggest opportunity with Skillshare. Learn more at Skillshare.com. They're our premium sponsor for today. Of course, you see their logo at the top left of your screen. Here's ALIANZA. And there will be a corner to the far side. Again, this corner brought to you by the Western Indoor Soccer League, providing a proven pathway to the pros for elite indoor soccer players. See more at wisl.soccer.com. ALIANZA here with the whistle corner. Taken from the far end is trying to battle a bit of the wind here that's made a presence. Hasn't affected things too much in the match. Low cross, still loose. Hit a player down in the box. And Scout, the referee, will blow the whistle here. Several players down. And an EFC player continues to stay seated. And it looks like they'll sub him out. While they're doing this, the Washington State Adult Soccer Association has served adult soccer in Washington for more than 90 years. Whether you're looking for a place to play, a league, or a tournament, WSASA can help. Learn more at WSASA.org. And Servos Real Estate can help if you're buying, selling, or interested in real estate. Put a lifelong Skagit County local in your corner. Shane Servos of Servos Real Estate delivers local expertise, personalized service, and guidance every step of the way. Start your next chapter today at servosrealestate.com. Shane does work here up in Wacom. Of course, Today's match being played on the campus of Whatcom Community College, Orca Field, the largest field in the North region. Soccer programs here at Whatcom just getting things started. With a few friendlies last week here before they get things rolling in the INWAC North play. And a couple broadcasts last year from here at famed Orca Field. You can check that out on our YouTube page as well. So it looks like we'll restart with a dropped ball from Skelton. All Bellingham crew and your refs brought to you by the Cardman in Freda. Freda Cardman also sponsored our weather report. Of course, weather in the 70s. Pretty blue skies here with the wind clearing all the smoke out. We'll have a whistle for the restart. Bouncing ball, still loose. And as a reminder, in our post-game match report here, we have the play of the match brought to you by WSASA, as well as our post-game coach interview presented by Shane Servos Real Estate. As we'll have a corner to that far end. Corner upcoming here. Busch Cup trophy. We'll present that to the champ at the end of the contest. Also talk to the player of the match as well, brought to you by Servos Real, or play of the match brought to you by WSASA, and our coach interview brought to you by Servos Real Estate, as well as the player of the match brought to you by Skillshow.com. We'll see another corner for the next one. Here's a corner from the far end. Sent low, mouth a goal, and deflected away.
He's the one that had that crash out the year before. And oh, Ryan? Yeah, oh, Ryan. You would know that on the board, we stood in circle.
EOC trying to work it from the back. Almost turned that over in a dangerous area. Up towards mid-pitch. Still loose. And chipped away. Player down for Everett FC. Play continues. And we'll finally have a whistle with a upcoming drop ball brought to you by the Western Inter Soccer League. Upcoming as referee heads over to check on the down player. And we'll have another drop ball for the restart. And after the whistle drop ball comes ALIANZA trying to make the turn with Tyra. Everett FC trying to pin him back. Serrano trying to carry. Centering pass poked away. And now over the line for another throw. Wind again beginning to pick up more and more here. Try and turn down the feed a little bit so it doesn't bleed too much over in the audio. And we'll have another throw upcoming. ALIANZA throw here. Down the near side they go. Danfo on the ball. ALIANZA again looking to make another attack. Serrano getting involved. Has Tyra. Serrano puts it on, pushed away. The follow-up is in. What a play on the doorstep to finish, and it's 1-0 ALIANZA. Close to what you think would be the halftime whistle here. ALIANZA able to notch a 1-0 lead. As we approach halftime here. See how much time is allowed. Looks like one more minute of added time here in the first half. We have a bit of a heated discussion here as referee Mike Skelton trots in to deal with it. Tries to get everything sorted out. Tries to send both their players back to the benches. It looks like we do have time. As it's 1-0 here. We're going to take a quick break. It's halftime here in the EPLWA Busch Cup match. And we'll be right back. And welcome back in here. Second half just about to start. We'd like to thank all of our proud business partners with Skill Show, WSASA, the Western Indoor Soccer League, Lower Valley Cards, and the Cardman EVERETT for helping bring you today's match. It's Championship Division Finals. Both teams competing for the Busch Cup. Everett coming in defending champs from last year. They beat Bellingham United 2 at home. You can still check that game out here on the NORPAC Sports Network. Both teams will switch. Good look at goal. No one could be at the other end to try and finish as it's pushed back up. Teams trying to operate tightly. ALIANZA looking for the seam down the near side. Nice tackle by EFC. Fan back near side. And it's out for a throw. Just a few moments in here. 2 second half action. Both teams again competing for the Busch Cup. And it's out for a throw. 1-0 your short. Glare again starting to kind of settle to that far side. Pushed on, dangerous kick towards the keeper. Drake Esparza getting the start in goal today. Had to contend with a bit of a high kick flying in. There's ALIANZA looking to make the turn. Pushed forward and out. Near side. And they'll switch back central. Played out for throw. Have a few early contenders here for WSASA player of the match as well, or player of the match as well as our skill show player of the match. You can catch both those post-game interviews on our social media pages on EPLWA and the NORPAC Sports Network. And it's played out. Everett City trying to make a run. ALIANZA dispossessed, and it's going to be out for a throw. Here's EVERETT FC looking to try and equalize. Jamago here winning the whistle and a foul for a free kick, brought to you by the Western Indoor Soccer League. Three players up on the ball for EVERETT. Both teams trying to make some adjustment. A huge free kick opportunity. Again, this free kick brought to you by the Western Indoor Soccer League. And here we go. They'll put a foot in, a low into the wall. Wall did its job here. Serrano leading the counterattack. Rolled that one far ahead, and the keeper's going to race to it to play it back ahead. Here's Darbo with a nifty touch inside. Darbo taken out. And play on, says the referee. Looks like the AR1, Solomon Kinzer, coming in. Have a discussion with Mike Skelton. Could we see a penalty kick awarded here? For further discussion. Looks like we'll have discussion here whether or not it is penalty kick on the dot. Mike Skelton hearing both teams' cases. Initially, PK was waved off here as Darbo went down in the 18. Of course, no video replay here at the level unless agreed upon before. And it looks like we will have a penalty kick brought to you by the Western Indoor Soccer League as Tyra stands up on the ball. Tyra here leads the team in hat tricks for ALIANZA. Quite the formidable offensive player. He's going to set the ball on the dot. Can the high schooler come through in a big moment? Of course, plays scholastically at Cedar Woolley High School, also a member of their basketball team. So while they're in Skagit County and has become a key cog in Coach Joe Estrada's offense and attack as he paces off. Can Tyra make it 2-0 all of the penalty spot? Big moment for the high schooler. Puts a foot in and it's through. It's 2-0 ALIANZA. All of the right foot of Wyatt Tyra. And the high schooler notches them up another. So it'll be 2-0 here with 10 minutes gone. To set our unofficial timer here. Just 10 minutes into half number 2. It's a 2-0 lead. EVERETT FC trying to pressure and swing it away before going out over the touchline. See, trying to find some new enthusiasm. Players making their run towards mouth of goal. Poked away, still loose. 2 players going down, and we'll have a whistle here. Have to see if it's on the dot or actually just on the other side of the 18-yard. Looks like we may have back-to-back PKs here. Of course, this one brought to you by the Western Indoor Soccer League. High-end elite amateur indoor soccer league, providing a true pathway to the pros. WISL-soccer.com can give you more. So it looks like it's going to be Derek Corona on the ball. Go mano a mano against Drake Esparza. Foot put in, keeper guessed right and stoned him cold. What a play to get that one wide off the dot. And it's an unsuccessful WISL penalty kick. Whistle for delaying the restart here as Esparza will pace back.
He just stood over the ball. Because someone got hurt, he just stood over it. Should have walked away.
And here's the ALIANZA keeper to put this one forward towards the neutral area. Was an unlucky knock forward. Everett City trying to turn this into some better fortune. Playing out for a goal kick. Both teams starting to jar a bit here. Of course, it is high stakes in a championship division finals match. EVERETT trying to force a comeback to win the league 2 years in a row. They beat Bellingham United last year in their first year in the championship division to win their first Busch Cup. Right now, ALIANZA trying to hold on to upset the defending champs. ALIANZA coming in 8-1 on the season here in the championship division. Well, Everett City came in 3-2 after finishing in first place last year. It is the battle of the top 2 teams here, Serrano. Good turn, they'll play it around. Far side. ALIANZA having to retreat and reset up near the half line. Players down. Whistle for a foul here. EVERETT FC player on the deck. And it's going to be another WISL free kick.
There's the free kick from EFC. Bouncing near the area, Sparza, and it has to rob it off an attacker's head and comes down with the rock. Low clearance. Darbo chasing. There's EFC on the move again. They tried to catch a Sparza out too far and thrown back over for a goal kick. ALIANZA trying to push forward. Both teams trying to regain possession. There's Dibba. Swiftly intercepted by EFC. And they'll dribble out for offsides with the restart. And they'll move it up. Starting to deal a bit with the glare here, setting out to our west. Ball's loose. Esparza having to pounce on it. See, looking to turn and fire another attempt on ALIANZA, able to get to the other end as they look to counter. That's out for a throw. ALIANZA from the back. Good burst. Played along to Darbo. Darbo checking over his shoulder. Looks to try and step back over. Threaded it to Serrano. Out to Dibba. They'll go wide. Dibba on the move. Still loose. Trickles out of danger just barely as EFC looks to turn and fire. Trapped. EFC swiftly. Dibba. Quite the battle. And a foul will be given. Dibba got a bit too much of the boot. Looks like everyone is okay after that one. Just about 26 minutes remaining. (2-0) your score. After a goal at even strength here in the first half, followed up by a Tyra PK. Tyra, the team's leading goal scorer. So here's Dibba trying to break out. Dibba's in. Has numbers racing forward. It's going to be an Everett throw. EFC again, they have numbers. And now it's a 3-on-4 up off the defender and out of danger. As ALIANZA will try and sub in another Everett player on the deck. As they deal with the sub and injury, we would like to tell you about the Washington State Adult Soccer Association. They've served adult soccer in the state for more than 90 years. Whether you're looking for a place to play, a league, or tournament, WSASA can help. Learn more at WSASA.org. Also, if you're buying, selling, or investing in real estate, reach out to Shane Servos of Servos Real Estate. He can be found at servosrealestate.com. Corner kick into the side of the cage. The corner kick into the side of the goal of just a goal kick. And it's 2-1 Everett after a big goal. We apologize. Had a brief technical glitch that took us off the air nonetheless. 2-1 the score. ALIANZA, though, looking to extend their lead yet again. Darbo down inside the box. And a corner upcoming. Roll it back to the keeper on the restart. And out over the line. And kicked back over, goal kicking coming. So ALIANZA with the goal kick forward. See, looking to equalize. Shot put on, just out. Hit the woodwork and deflected back out of danger, still loose. ALIANZA trying to turn. Effort just a post away from making it 2-2. Dewa. Here's ALIANZA. Trying to push forward. And back down. Swinging wide. There's ALIANZA still on the move, tightly pressured though by EFC. Is out for another throw. And more substitutions on. Darvo. And so trying to deal with some high pressure. And out for a throw. The ALIANZA ball. Up along the line. Dibba flies that one towards the half line. There's EFC on the move. And just still allowed to operate. Tie up, trying to get that one to Serrano. Ended up tangled up with the defender's feet. He tries to push the pace in Austin Reichelson. Another tie up. And a player down after getting clipped. So two more subs coming on for ALIANZA into the match. You'll see again another attack. ALIANZA thwarted right now. EFC still on the ball. They'll get it wide. Put in far post. Could have been danger. Put over and over the crossbar now. About 13 minutes to play here on our unofficial time. We'll have to see how much time's added to the referee's clock. ALIANZA up to Serrano. Near end. Here's Plum. Trying to contend against a double team. That's going to be the double team prevailing. The AR2 with the flag pop. And a foul awarded. Going to be another Western Indoor Soccer League free kick upcoming. EFC shot on. Sparza almost left a juicy rebound on the doorstep. Able to scuttle to it. And we'll stay at 2-1. So ALIANZA making the push. Tyra. Serrano. DeVange. Up to Serrano. Serrano on the turn. Appearing in a second championship match this EPLWA season, played with the Premier Division side, Bellingham United, as the whistle down for the injury. Serrano played for both Bellingham United's first team in the Premier Division finals against Yakima and is appearing here now for ALIANZA. Member of the GNAC Western Washington University Vikings here in the southern part of town. Of course, we're on the campus of Whatcom Community College here in northern Bellingham. Home of Orca Field, the largest field in their North Division, is World Cup certified with the dimensions. There's been rumors here for the past few years about some higher level, perhaps even minor pro teams coming in. Of course, Bellingham United also calling his home, and ALIANZA next year, and their first team will play in a additional league. They are considering to play all their home matches here. Of course, during the regular season this year, they were in Skagit at Skagit Valley College in Mount Vernon, but it is great grounds for soccer here. So here comes the WISL free kick. Off the defender's head, still loose. One touch too many, players down behind. As here's ALIANZA on the move again. AFC a step over back into the inside. It's going to stop momentum and play on, says Skelton. Swift defending. Speedy attack from EFC. Back to the byline and out. Just about 10 minutes remaining in this fixture. ALIANZA player down behind the byline. There's EFC. Able to dispossess that. Can Everett City equalize? Good ball played forward. Still loose in the 10. We're tied at 2-all. JM Ago sealing the deal, the second goal of the day. And we are tied. What a classic this is becoming. So Jay McGo makes it 2-all. As we have a brand new match here, just under 8 minutes to play. EFC trying to ward away. EFC fully shift momentum. Right now it's sitting on their court. Back up top. Switch to the far touchline and out. Looks like the injured player for EFC was Sean Leggett down behind the cage as he's escorted out by the training staff. ALIANZA looking for the go-ahead. Up to Tyra. Team's trying to contend, and it's rolled out. Quickly taken, tried to get it to Tyra. Keeled back out. Throwing upcoming. Tried to get it to Tyra. Here's Serrano. Back towards goal and put up towards the half line. 6.
6. Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Back over towards the 18. Have to see if we'll need more than regulation to decide a winner. Jamago. And it goes shielded away. Out for a goal kick. And we'll have another substitution on the pitch. Goal kick will be rolled slowly forward. 2-all the scoreline. Everett City is scoring 2 goals unanswered to tie it up here. So they look to try and win a back-to-back championships. Still loose. Shot onto the tin! The go-ahead goal by EFC. As it's 3-2. What a strike from point-blank range. And it's now 3-2. Here's EFC now, as they've taken a 3-2 lead. Have a new contender for our player of the match and a play of the match. Of course, the player of the match brought to you by Skill Show, and the play of the match brought to you by the Washington State Adult Soccer Association. And now EFC in the driver's seat to win their second straight title. It's like more substitutes on board. Ball's in. Here's Darbo. We're looking for support out for a corner, and Everett's player down. ALIANZA trying to get the right personnel on the pitch. Try and get the injury stretched out. So the corner is going to come from the near side. Everett needing a sub. As right now we're inside a minute to play. Of course, our time unofficial. Of course, no scoreboard being operated here at Orca Field. Looks like 4 minutes of stoppage time to be added to make that adjustment here. Up again, here's EFC on the move. Another shot and just wide. That would have been the nail in the coffin here. So we have received confirmation that it was Roman Bodageski that got the third goal across for EFC. But 4 minutes here in stoppage time, it could be anyone's match. And out for a throw. Have our work cut out for us in the post game. With our award winners here. Of course, our coaches interview brought to you by Servus Real Estate. And our player of the match interview presented by Skill Show, as well as the play of the match brought to you by the WSASA. So for offsides, we'll have another Western Indoor Soccer League restart here. About 2:23 to play in stoppage time. Here's a go. It goes in. Looks for reinforcements. Nifty step over. Played mouth a goal. Still loose. No one at the other end. ALIANZA trying to counter. Again, forward, just over. That could have been the equalizer. It goes sky high over the crossbar, and now for a goal kick. ALIANZA perhaps their best chance at tying this one. Players down for both sides here. Sun begins to set. Off to the west. You'll see trying to get numbers forward for the goal kick. And so there at the other end for the throw. Urgency ratcheted up. UFC trying to hold on for their second title back-to-back. ALIANZA looks to tie and send this one into extra. Dispossessed. Here's Diba. Bakary Diba's fouled. And another whistle free kick. Diba on the ball, impeded with, and another foul. Persistent infringement from the EFC. On to a high service into the 18. Loose. Tyra chasing. And corner. Going to be a corner to this near end. There's ALIANZA near side. Could this be an equalizer off the corner? Darbo puts this in near post. Had a good angle, and it's a redo on the corner after last touching an EFC defender. Flown high over the crossbar and out. This could do it here. Our unofficial clock is trickled over the 4 minutes of added time. We'll have to see how much remains. Have to see if they pull a corner to the other side. And that will do it. EVERETT comes back, scores 3 unanswered goals to take a 3-2 victory here, and they are back-to-back EPLWA Championship League Busch Cup winners. And let's take a look at some of our post-game honors. Of course, the play of the match presented by the Washington State Adult Soccer Association goes to the go-ahead goal by Roman Bodegetsky. And that was the third. And Roman is also the player of the match, brought to you by Skill Show. We're going to head down pit side for the presentation of the trophy and the post-game honors. Fans, thanks so much for tuning in.